Hi, my name is Rachel, and I'm learning about Phish so that you don't have to. I'm a new fan, and I've been to a couple shows, and I'm excited to be going to quite a few this summer. So I'm educating myself more on the music and the band, and wanted to share with the community because as a new fan, it is really difficult to know where to even to start. Um, there are songs that have been played live that have never made it onto a studio album. There's songs that are on studio albums that have never been played live. There are songs that have been played for years. And even if you went to last year's Baker's Dozen, which was a historic 13 show run at Madison Square Garden, you still only would have heard 27% of the songs that they've ever played. And that's considering that they played 237 unique songs during the Baker's Dozen without repeating a single one. So, as a new fan, I think that I am in a good position because I know that it's difficult, but still know enough that I think I can guide some people through. So, decided to start with the song You Enjoy Myself, which is affectionately referred to as Yem sometimes, and you'll see it written down as just YEM. And you will know that it's coming when you hear this little ditty. They'll tease it in the song prior to Yem. So if this crowd starts getting really excited, you don't know why. Maybe because Yem's coming, but just our newbie ears aren't accustomed to hearing it come yet. And it does build quickly. So Phish songs have this cadence of kind of rise, fall, like tension, release, tension, release. And this song starts to build its tension like pretty soon out of the gates. I like it. It's a little whimsical. Uh, the clips you just heard were from the studio version, and I've listened to quite a few versions of this, and generally they don't start singing the lyrics at least before 5 minutes in. And the lyrics are one of the reasons why lots of people don't like listening to Phish, is because they're fairly nonsensical. It's purported that the lyrics are "Wash Uffizi, drive me to Firenze." Firenze is how you say Florence in Italian, and there's a world-renowned art museum, the Uffizi, there. Is it related? I have no idea, nor do I really care because I'm going to shows to dance. So if you're someone who cares about lyrics, I don't know, maybe try a Jewel show. But it's supposed to be fun, and the parts that people also don't like about Phish generally is that they are a jam band, which means they are highly improvisational. So every time that a song is played, it's played different. And this is why people keep coming back over and over to shows, despite having, attended, 30, 100 shows, however many. Those are probably fairly conservative estimates. But here's just a little peek into, how a jam may sound. So I like that one's like pretty mellow. So everyone likes like a different style, or will think that one jam is the best jam, of the version. But everyone is allowed to have their own opinions, and also watch out for that if you're a new fan, because there is this like holier than thou, or I guess it's like fishier than thou attitude, where like if you don't know everything, like it's crazy. So be patient with yourself, be patient with other fans, and if they get too uppity, just tell them to calm down, like take a chill pill. No, you don't have to do drugs to enjoy a show, so know that. And it'll be different every time. And I like that particular jam because it really does leave space for a good crescendo. Every time is different, and sometimes they're funkier, sometimes they're more jazzy, and I have never heard the song played live, and will cross my fingers that at one of these next shows that I go to, they will play it. On average, they play it once every 3 shows, so check the set list prior to whichever one you are going to be attending, and it is more often than not played as a set closer, and I was actually surprised that it's played so rarely in an encore, because it really does get everyone there very fired up. From what I've heard, again, I haven't seen it live, but soon, I hope. And the next portion that they go into is called the vocal jam, and I think that it sounds like a barbershop quartet trying to beatbox. I don't like it, so I'm not going to play that part, but I think they do it just so that the crowd won't have a heart attack before they go to another song. And I suggest that you listen to the studio version first, and then listen to a couple of the live versions, and that will give you an idea of what you can be prepared for when you hear it for the first time. So I hope that this was educational, and I hope you had a little fun, and I hope to listen to some Phish with you soon, and thank you for appreciating me.